Hey YouTube, and the rest of the internet, and whoever else might be watching this. I'm gonna show you my personal way of earning a lot of renown very quickly, very effectively. I think it might be one of the quickest way and most effective ways of doing it, but I'm not gonna say that it is. I just think it has to be one of them. In terms of numbers, we're talking probably around 2600 renown per hour, okay? And that's without a booster. That is without a booster. So if you throw a booster onto that, you're going to earn, well, 50% more. So that's like 4,000 renown per hour. And the way that we're doing this is we're going to run Disarm Bomb on solo mode on normal difficulty. That's all we're going to do. Just Disarm Bomb. So the first thing we need to do is disable Terrorist Hunt, disable Extract Hostage, and Protect, so that we only have Disarm Bomb activated. Apply, go back to menu. We're going to do Terrorist Hunt, Lone Wolf, Normal. That's the key. And I'll explain why we're doing this mission and why we're doing it on normal. In terms of operator that you want to use for this, I suggest either IQ or Ash, but it really is up to you. It doesn't really matter all that much. But because this is essentially a speed run, I prefer having a fast operator. Now, IQ is my favorite because she also has a tool that's going to help us out tremendously on this particular thing that we're doing here. Because the enemy AI on normal is absolutely horrible. I mean, it's terrifyingly bad. They couldn't hit the broadside of a barn if they were leaning against it. They're absolutely awful. So, having only one armor doesn't really mean a whole lot because you're most likely not going to die to getting shot by the enemy. The thing that you may die to, the thing that's the biggest threat, are the nitro cells and the suiciders, okay? And that's why I love using IQ for this, because she has the gadget that can scan these nitro cells, and those can actually be quite dangerous. These guys can be dangerous as well when they don't just blow themselves up. So, and this is exactly why. See, I can hear them and I can see them. Because these things, they can still kill you on normal. The enemy terrorists, not so much. Find the bomb, plant the diffuser, shoot the enemies, and profit. Now, why are we doing this on Disarm? And why are we doing it on normal? The reason why we're doing it on Disarm Bomb and Disarm only is because the amount of renown that you earn in this game is based on the amount of experience that you get per mission. And the amount of experience that you get is primarily derived from the amount of kills you get. And Disarm Bomb will spawn up to about 50 enemies throughout an entire Disarm Bomb mission. And killing 50 enemies all by yourself, that's going to give you, you know, it's going to... Oh, sorry. My game does that sometimes. Killing all these enemies in a Disarm Bomb mission is going to earn you upwards to 3,500 to 3,800. It varies a little bit. Experience. So you get a lot of experience. You get a ton of experience from killing all these guys. And that's what you get your renown from, you know? So the Terrorist Hunt mission, there's only going to be 30 enemies on Terrorist Hunt. Whereas you're going to get, roughly on average, in this Disarm, you'll be killing somewhere between 45 and 50 enemies. That's obviously a lot more than the 30 that you only get in Terrorist Hunt. Protect the hostage missions. You do get quite a few enemies in Protect Hostage. They're not bad for doing this, but they take a lot longer. You know? Protect Hostage is time consuming, whereas these Disarm Bomb missions, you can do them in about, yeah, like, you know, on average 6 to 8 minutes. That's all it takes to run a mission like this. So, this is all about effective, you know, effective speed of clearing stuff. Now, you can kill these bombs if you really want to. They give 10 experience each, which again, you know, adds to your overall renown count. But most of the time, I don't really bother. If you have a booster running, I think it's worth doing it, but otherwise not. So we already found both bombs. We planted the diffuser. Oh wait, I need ammo. That's a mistake I often make while doing this, is I forget to refill my ammo. Sometimes I'm just charging through this so quickly, I forget to actually pick up ammo, and I'm sitting there with my pistol having to do a whole wave. Which, again, on normal is very doable. It's not impossible. You know, it's not the end of the world, but just remember to pick up ammo if you can, right? Put the diffuser down, defend it, shoot enemies. We might as well kill these now that we're here.
45 seconds.
And this really is all there is to it. If you have a favorite map that you want to do this on, like maybe you can do it really quickly on one specific map, then sure, go ahead and do that. I prefer just having all maps enabled because running the same map over and over again gets kind of boring. Now there isn't actually a timer on these missions, so I can't see exactly how long this took, but it's about 6 minutes is my best guess. You know? 6 to 8 minutes is generally what this takes. And there you go. That's a mission. Now this should net be about, I don't know, 45 kills or something like that. Plus you get a speed bonus for disarming the bombs really quickly, and you get extra bonus for killing tripwires. Not tripwires, what are they called? The barbed wire. Barbed wire, and yeah, okay, 39 kills, that's actually quite low. But still, look at the experience. 3,400 and 253 renown. Usually on most missions I get 45 to 50 kills, which bumps the renown up to typically 270, 280 per mission, and it takes like what, 6, 7, maybe 8 minutes per run. That's all it takes. That's all there is to it. You just keep doing this and you're gonna get tons and tons of renown really quickly. Throw in a booster for a 50% bonus and you're gonna get upwards to 400 renown per run. I mean, the most that I've ever gotten from doing this in a single mission is 415 renown from, you know, 6 minutes of work. That's I don't think it gets better than that. I mean, not even multiplayer. I don't think you can do it this effectively in the same time, right? I don't suggest doing it on hard because it's not, the difficulty doesn't go up all that much. It's not that much more difficult on hard as opposed to normal, but it is more difficult. There is a bigger risk, and the reward is just not worth it, you know. You do get more renown and experience by doing it on the higher difficulties, but I've tested it and it's really not all that much, you know. It's very minor difference, so it's not worth it. Do it on normal, it's way safer, and I mean the difference in experience is really minimal. It's actually kind of stupid. In my opinion, they should bump up the amount of bonus experience you get from realistic and hard by a lot more than you get right now, because it's really not worth it. It's more fun. The game is way more fun on realistic. I always play it on realistic, except when I'm farming, like I am now. Because normal, that I'm playing now, is so easy that it's actually not even fun. I can't shoot through those. And again, this is why this is why I pick IQ for doing this, because the enemy terrorists, they're not dangerous. I'm not gonna die from being shot by the enemy terrorists. They can't hit me, you know. I can run right up to them and they still can't hit me. But these nitro cells, they will kill you, even on normal. If you run into a pack of these, which you sometimes do, I mean, I'm not going full out right now. I can do this even faster. Sometimes I just barrel through it like a headless chicken, like a complete maniac. I just run through the whole thing. And if you don't pay attention and you accidentally run into a hallway like this, you just blow up, and that's it. End of run. It's not a big deal, you just do a new one, but, you know, may as well do it properly. Let's see if we can find the bomb. Apparently I can't. That's typical. It's not going to be out there. Now, you can do this more people. You can invite your friends to do this, but it's going to scale down the amount of renown and experience you get quite a lot. The reason why you want to do this on solo is that with the disarm bomb, I mean, your first thought might be, well, if I bring 4 friends, then things are going to go way quicker, we can finish the missions way faster because there's more of us. Yeah, But no. And I just did that. Well, okay, 4 HP. Should still be doable. As long as I don't run into any more bombs. Hey.
We've located a bomb.
So, as I was saying, the reason why you want to do this solo is because the amount of experience, the amount of renown you get is calculated off of your experience, and the amount of experience you get is based on the amount of kills you get. Now, the way that this game works is that it does not care how many players are in the game. It will still spawn the same amount of enemies. So, you're still gonna get the maximum amount of enemies, like 40, 50, whatever it is, on solo and on 5-man. And obviously, if you are 5 players, you're not gonna get as many kills, you know? You, on average, just picking a complete average, I'd say you'd get about 10 kills if you are 5 people. And getting only 10 kills, that's not a lot of experience, so you're not gonna get as much renown. And you're not going to be finishing the mission any faster, because with the disarm is not based on how many players you are. It is based on this timer. When you disarm the bomb, the timer is the same. It's always the same. It doesn't change. So being 5 guys means, yeah, okay, you might find the bombs a bit faster, but they're not going to disarm any faster. And I don't think you really locate the bomb all that much faster. Even if you find it really quickly, there's still only going to be one guy who actually carries the bomb. I'm gonna die. I just reloaded. That was bad. That was really bad. But okay, that was to show you what can go wrong. No, I just fucked up. Although that is literally what's going to kill you on these missions. It is the C4, nitro cells, and the suiciders. Okay, those are your biggest threats on these missions. The regular terrorists, they're not really dangerous. Which is also why, as I say, you know, pick an operator that has low armor and high move speed, because you're going to be able to find the bombs much quicker, and the amount of health you have doesn't really matter all that much. And with 5 people in the game, like I said, disarm bomb, it's not going to go any quicker. It's the same disarm time. You might find the bomb faster, but can you get there? You may be able to shave off like 1 minute by being 5 people doing this, but you're gonna get like only 1/5 of the experience. When you're doing this solo, you get all the kills, and that is a lot more experience, and therefore a lot more renown. I think that basically explains it. There's not a whole lot else to say about it. There are some advantageous spots for planting the diffuser on each map, but I'm sure you'll find them really quickly. Do it on normal, and you have all the time in the world to figure things out. More suiciders. I'm just gonna do this one because that previous map, that was really bad. But it's a good example of what can happen. Generally, when I do die doing these runs, then it's always like 99% of the time, it's nitro cells and suiciders. That's what kills me. There's no more. One other operator that I can suggest if you don't have IQ, or if you don't want to use IQ, is, I think it's Thatcher. The one that has the EMP grenade. It's either Thatcher or Twitch, I'm not 100% sure. That operator is really good for this as well, because they can take out a whole room of these annoying nitro cells very quickly. Like on this map, I prefer planting the bomb right, the diffuser, not the bomb. Right here. This is a good defensible spot. Sit it here, and I jump in here. And I just sit here and wait. They're gonna come running right past, and if someone goes to disarm, I just pop my head out and pick them off.
45 seconds.
Also, yeah, if you want to maximize the amount of experience you gain and thereby the amount of renown, you want to try and get as many headshots as possible, because you actually do get bonus for performing headshots.
Bomb will be defused in 30 seconds.
Did I get it? Wow, I didn't. That was bad. this C4 out there.
15 seconds to go. Hostiles have found the diffuser.
Leave my
5
box
seconds
alone,
remaining
dude.
till the bomb is defused. Bomb defused. Move to another bomb.
And
Defuse it.
off we go.
Diffuser acquired. Move to bomb and defuse the device.
Oh, thank you. Experience. More XP for me. You can run around destroying all these barbed wires and stuff if you want. But like I said, if you don't have a booster, I don't think it's really worth it. If you have a booster, it might be worth doing it because, you know, it all adds up. Like rooms like these, yeah, this is worth doing because you can do it really quickly. Or you could pick someone like what's his name, Sledge. Sledge is good for taking out those barbed wires.
A bomb has been located. Move to its location and plant the diffuser.
Okay. That's not something you see often on normal. Throwing what? And again, remember to refill. Otherwise, you're going to be up a creek with a shit paddle. This room, I prefer just... if that shield wasn't there, I would have put it there, but it doesn't matter. I usually pick this spot, go sit in the corner, and wink.
Diffuser in position. Defend it from enemy action.
Or you can just go in the hallway here and pick them off as they come, I mean...
45 seconds left.
I have no idea why my computer does that. It only does it in this game. It never crashes, it just sometimes freezes like that for a few seconds.
30 seconds remaining in bomb defusal cycle.
Get as many kills as you can, because it's all XP. You want as much XP as possible.
5 seconds left until the bomb is defused. Bomb defused. Mission successful.
And there we go. It's that easy. Simple. So, when you don't run into a suicider, obviously. Suiciders and C4, those are your biggest enemy. Make sure you deal with them, and you're gonna be fine. The regular terrorists, they can't do crap. I'm only getting really low kills here, I don't know why. Usually I'm getting like 45 to 50 per mission. I guess I'm just unlucky right now. But even with, you know, 30, roughly 40, you still get like 250 renown per mission, and it's easy and fast to do. So, if you know any way of doing this any faster, sure, let me know. I would love to know if there's a faster way of doing this. I'm not sure there is. I mean, I know multiplayer gives a lot of renown, but it also takes a lot more time, right? You can do this on Protect. If you get really bored of doing it on Disarm, you can run a Protect mission. I'll just do one. Protect Hostage. But it usually it doesn't give us as much renown or experience as Disarm, primarily because it takes a lot longer. You know, Protect takes a long time. Disarm you can do in a much shorter time. I prefer Rook here because movement speed is not important since you're just defending the same area anyway. And Rook can put down a lot of big fat juicy armor. That's good. We like armor. Again, not that it really matters, because normal is a joke. Oh, and the defense spot, really, it's completely redundant. I didn't even look, I just clicked randomly. Because it doesn't matter, just pick whatever. We must protect the turnip, my friend. And you.
Keep the hostage safe. Hostiles approaching.
You, little white man, you are my turnip, and I will protect you with my life, I swear it. I don't think this guy's actually Russian. I just like speaking in a Russian accent. In a bad Russian accent. My great shield of the wall will protect your turnip forehead. Come on, come on. I hate this gun, by the way. I hate it. Where are they going? Don't worry if they take him down. It doesn't matter.
3 hostiles left.
Administering first aid.
First aid to the
Hostage revived.
turnip.
Keep them safe.
One enemy remaining, and please tell me he's not bugged. I mean, you can already see why this is not as viable as disarm. I think he's coming now. This is wave 1 of 4. There's only 4 waves on normal. On hard and realistic, there are 5 waves. So yeah, you get more kills on hard and realistic, but
Hostiles eliminated.
then it just takes even longer because there's
Secure
another
the
wave.
area.
But you know, protect hostage is, it's good for when you get bored of doing disarm all the time. If you want to do something else. Terrorist hunt is not worth it. You only get 30 enemies. You don't get, you know, even remotely as much renown as you do for protect
Hostile
and
insertion.
disarm.
Keep the hostage safe.
And extract is pretty much the same as terrorist hunt in terms of experience. I don't know exactly how many enemies you get on a protect, on a 4-wave protect, but it's not as many as disarm. Generally, it's not as many as on disarm.
Op 4 has 20 on the hostage.
Did he? Oh, they've. Ah, I see. Oh.
The threat has been eliminated.
Yeah. In terms of experience per minute, this is pretty obvious why you don't want to do this on protect. Isn't that right, my turnip? I feel like shooting you in the head and see if there comes turnip juice out of your head. Your juicy turnip head. Have you had a lobotomy? I think you have. What did they do to your brain, my
Hostile
friend?
insertion. Prepare to engage.
Is this why you are so wanted? Do you have government secrets in your brain? You say what? You say I see. That is interesting to me, but not really.
This zone is covered by the enemy. Retreat.
Interesting. Please tell me more. Hello. More? Maybe I should move. Oh. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm literally so bad. But you get the gist. You get the gist. Disarm is way more effective than protect. This would have taken at least another minute, maybe 2. And I've already spent, I don't know what, 5 or 6 minutes here. And yeah, the score, you do get a decent score, but it's just, you know, score versus time, you're way better off doing it on disarm. So, I hope you enjoyed the video and found it helpful for farming Renown, if that's your thing. And I wish you good luck, and may you save the turnip.